Welcome to the deep dive. Ever feel like English just shifts into high gear when native speakers talk?
Well, absolutely.
You're definitely not alone there. It's a really common thing, whether you're learning or just trying to keep up, maybe in a meeting or something.
Yeah, that feeling of being swamped by fast speech.
Yeah.
It happens.
Right. So our aim today really is to give you a bit of a leg up, help you grab that information faster, without feeling totally overwhelmed.
Exactly. And we've been looking at this great chat between Adam and Haley from English Learning with Podcasts for Learners.
Ah, okay.
And they've got some really practical, sort of down-to-earth ideas. So our mission, if you like, is to pull out the techniques you can actually use.
Right now.
Yeah, right away. To get better at understanding fast English, doesn't really matter where you are with it now. These are pretty fundamental.
Okay, so let's start with that feeling. Whoa, what did they just say? Feeling?
Hmm.
Adam kicks things off. He says, I watched a movie in English yesterday. I didn't understand anything. Everyone was speaking so fast.
And haven't we all been there?
Really,
Yeah.
that moment where it's just a wall of sound and you feel completely lost.
It's so relatable. And Haley, she makes a really good point straight away. She reassures him, it's not necessarily about how good your English is overall.
Oh, interesting. So it's a different skill.
Kind of, yeah. Fast
Yeah.
speech has its own challenges.
Yeah.
Think of it like your brain needs specific training to decode that rapid stream of sounds, find the patterns quickly.
Okay. And Haley sort of hints at why it's so tricky. She says something like, let me tell you, a secret native speakers don't say every word clearly.
Ah, the secret.
Yeah. There's this unwritten rule book where words get, I don't know, mashed together. What's actually happening there?
Well, it's this natural thing called reduced and connected speech.
Reduced and connected speech. Okay.
Yeah. In normal conversation, we're not robots, right? We're aiming for efficiency, for flow. So
Yeah.
we blend words, shorten things without thinking.
Like Haley's example.
Exactly what are you doing becomes
What you doing?
what you doing.
Right.
It almost turns into one sound blob. And if you're learning, you know the words, what are you doing? But what you're doing sounds completely different.
So it's less about knowing the words and more about recognizing the sounds they make when they're mushed together.
Precisely. It's like the bricks are familiar, but the way they're slammed together makes the wall look weird.
Okay, so if we're dealing with this constant blending, what's the first step? How do we start, untangling it?
The main thing, Haley really stresses this, is active ear training.
Ear training.
That intentionally listening again and again to get your ears tuned in to these patterns. Her advice is gold. Listen to short clips repeatedly.
Short clips. Why short ones? And why repeat them?
Well, repetition lets you sort of layer your understanding. First time, maybe you just get the general idea, catch a word here or there. Second time, maybe you use subtitles. Now you can actually see how the written words map onto those squished sounds. You spot the connections, the reductions.
Okay, I see.
But then the key part, she says, is trying to repeat what you hear out loud.
Actually saying it.
Yeah. It's not passive anymore. You're making your mouth, your brain mimic the rhythm, the flow. It's like really focused auditory learning.
That makes a lot of sense. Moving from just hearing to actually doing. So when we're building this listening muscle, what kind of stuff should we listen to? Should we jump into like super fast debates?
Probably not straight away. Haley suggests, wisely I think, starting with things that sound like real talk.
Like what?
Podcasts, TV shows are great, YouTube clips, short interviews maybe. The key is gradual steps. Start with slightly clearer, maybe slower speech. Then, bit by bit, move towards more natural, faster speeds. And variety helps too. Different accents, different styles.
So ease onto the highway. Don't just merge at 100 miles an hour. Got it.
Pretty much.
Haley also talks about learning common reductions. Can you give us more examples? Why is recognizing those specifically such a big help?
Oh, absolutely. What's great is that many of these are super predictable. Haley mentions ones like I'm going to, becoming I'm going.
Right. Gonna hear that all the time.
Or do you want to?
Yeah.
Often sounds like do ya wanna.
Diana. Okay.
And did you can become did ya.
Did ya? Huh. Learning these isn't just like memorizing slang. It's understanding how the language works when spoken naturally. When your brain hears gonna, it instantly knows, going to, and it frees up mental energy to focus on the meaning of the rest of the sentence.
Right. It's like a shortcut for your brain. Unlocking whole phrases just by knowing that sound shift. That feels efficient.
It really is.
Okay, so learning anything new, consistency is key, right? It's always the hard part. What does Haley suggest for making this a regular habit?
She lays out a really simple, doable plan. Just 5 minutes of focused listening each morning.
5 minutes. That's it. Yep. But focused. Actively trying to repeat what you hear. Maybe jot down, say, 3 new words or phrases you notice.
Okay.
And then maybe watch or listen to that same short clip again, maybe 2 or 3 times over the week. The beauty is, it's small. It's sustainable. You can fit 5 minutes in, right? But doing it daily builds momentum.
I like that. Small steps, big impact over time.
Okay, but what about staying motivated? Haley mentions, sometimes I get bored when listening. How do we keep it interesting?
Yeah, that's crucial. If it feels like homework, you'll stop. Her advice. Choose stuff you genuinely find interesting.
Makes sense.
Whatever you're into, sports, music, video games, cooking, even cartoons or specific movie scenes, songs are fantastic for this too.
Songs. How so?
Well, singers often use a lot of natural reductions and linking to fit the rhythm. Listening to songs you like can be a really fun way to tune your ear without even realizing you're practicing.
Right, because you're enjoying it. It doesn't feel like study. Okay, and to kind of prove the point, Haley gives Adam a little listening test, doesn't she? She does. It's a great little moment. She just says, naturally, what you gonna do tonight?
Okay, what you gonna do tonight?
And Adam, because they've just been talking about what ya and gonna, he gets it. He correctly figures out, he's, what are you gonna do tonight?
So it works.
Exactly. It's a small thing, but it shows how just being aware of these common shortcuts makes a real difference in understanding.
That's brilliant, like a little light bulb moment. Okay, so as we wrap this up, what are the absolute key takeaways from Adam and Haley for you listening right now?
I think the main things are, first, accept that native speakers connects and shorten words. That's normal. That's the way it sounds fast.
Okay, accept it. Don't fight it.
Right. Second, focus on active ear training. Listen to short things repeatedly. Try repeating them.
Get those common reductions down.
Yes. Learn things like gonna, wanna, did ya. Recognize them automatically.
And finally,
make it a habit, but make it fun. Listen to stuff you actually like. 5 minutes a day is better than an hour once a month.
Couldn't agree more. And like the narrator in their chat says, fast English is hard at first, but you can understand it with practice. It really is a skill you build over time.
Definitely. It takes patience, but it's achievable.
So here's a final thought to leave you with, thinking about all this. How could really focusing on the sound of communication, the nuances, the flow, not just in English, but maybe in any language, or even in your own field, how could that unlock deeper understanding, deeper connection even?
It's about listening beyond just the words on the surface, isn't it? Catching the rhythm, the implied stuff, something to think about.